And boys, we are back here with another tip video. Today, what I got for y'all is how I like to deal with every single loop blitz in college football. Now, what we're going to do right here is we're going to be with Georgia defense, of course, and on offense right here, we're going to go to NIU. And there is one reason for this, because there is one ability that I do want to spotlight that can help you with the loop blitzes. Now, we will eventually do a video on cover zero as well, but pretty much every single loop blitz is set up pretty similar. And we're going to show it out of 3-2-6, 3-3 stack, the cover six Willie one, and then also the 3-3 mint. Okay, and I think we can start out in the 3-3 mint because this is probably the most popular one. And of course, it's going to be the LB cross 3 show too. And on offense right here, I'm just going to go ahead and we're just going to go to random formation right here, okay? Because a lot of this stuff, when we're talking about blocking and how to beat stuff, it's just kind of universal across the board. Y off trips right here, which I have ran this offense. Let's go to something that I haven't ran before and we get tight Y off. Okay, this works. This is fun. I haven't ran a ton of this. Now, there are some different things you can do with this, right? And one of the first things that I do want to talk about with this type of defense, right? When you're thinking about the loop blitz, okay, they will either send it, most of the time it's this dude right here coming from left to right, and that's how people run it, right? And this right here is their user. Okay, so one of the first things that you can try to make them do is stop the run. And I think how you want to run the ball, you're going to want to attack basically where that linebacker is leaving, right? So a jet touch pass right here should be really, really good, right? Like a jet touch pass should get some good yardage. As long as our receivers can hold blocks a little bit, we'll be good to go. Again, this is NIU versus Georgia, of course. Also at the same time as well, say you want to run inside zone. Now, should we run inside zone right here? Like, should we run it like this? And my answer to that is no. Why would we run inside zone like this? Okay, that dude's coming over, the user's already over there, and obviously my user just like, we're not doing anything. But why would we run inside zone right there when we can go ahead and this time attack where the linebacker is leaving, right? So we can go to inside zone, flip it right here. That's one of the first things I would try, basically attacking where that looping linebacker will what's called where he's coming from, right? And you can see the user basically has to get over the top to try to stop the run. We got shedded, but you kind of see the vision of what I'm trying to say, right? That's one of the first things you can do first, the loop, of course. Now, what I've seen a lot of people do is you get them to show like blitz right here and do this type of look and then be on this safety right here. This right here is really, really tough to run on, including jet touch passes as well, because a lot of times the user just can go over the top and you can see like a lot of like lanes for user gap shoots, especially on that safety as well. So I will say out of all the loops, it's probably 3-3 stack and mint that are the best at stopping the run. 3-2-6, I think you need the good user to stop the runs. Now, after that though, let's talk about just like pass protection in general, okay? So we're going to spread. That's what a lot of people do, how they set up this loop, okay? Now, what we're going to do first off is we're just going to come out in a regular play where we just have this loop, right? Like we're running mesh spot right here. We're sending 5 out, okay? And as you can see, there's two things that were kind of annoying that play, in my opinion, okay? One was the DT shed, okay? The DT shed right here was pretty annoying, right? Do we agree with that? And then also at the same time too, you have that looper as well. So basically what I'd like to do first is this defense, okay? Is when you know what side the looper is coming off of, okay? You want the running back to the opposite side. So right here, we want a running back on the right. The looper is coming from the left. Looper is coming from the left, and this is the majority of 3-3 mint. Some people do mix in like sending this guy to loop over to the left. And basically what I like to do is just, you can try to ID this guy first, okay? Really, a lot of times that just does a good job. Now, what you're gonna see right there is, that's a DT shed, okay? Now, how can we go ahead and prevent that? Okay, so we have the ID. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip it again, and we're just gonna double team the DT, and we're gonna ID that guy, okay? And this should make it to where you feel a lot safer in the pocket, in my opinion, okay? Make sure you block the running back as well, okay? So right here, again, this is what it's looking like. You can see ID the mic, double team the DT, and if you're curious how to do that, hit the LB button, okay? First off, we're gonna hit the right stick down, and then you can move this like wherever with the left stick, make sure it's on the DT, and to ID the mic, hit the LB button, then hit A, and then again, you can move with the left stick, but we want it on this guy right here. So that right there, boom. Now you can see, do you see what lit up right there too? It was strong grip. Now, strong grip, if you're familiar with Madden at all, I think on the platinum gold level, has some pretty similar things to post up, okay? Now again, what you can do as well is say like you really like a certain play, like a certain route your tight ends on or something. You can also just motion over the running back to the opposite side too, if you can do that in your formation. Another thing you can always try too is IDing the slot corner, okay? And again, you still want to block the running back with this, but pretty much, right? IDing the mic as a slot corner basically tells, like, do you see who your line is like targeting right here? You can kind of see, right? Like, does a pretty good job with just that too. Block running back, ID slot corner. That's probably like my favorite protection we have gotten. It kind of like makes your running back almost target this guy better than just IDing that guy. Okay, so, and again, we can apply the same thing right here where we double team the DT. And then again, now instead of IDing that guy, we can just ID the outside corner. And it's pretty similar results. It's just another way to go about it if you feel like the first method isn't picking it up. Now, one thing that did happen right there, did you see the running back get shedded? Okay, this is why in like the cut setting, I really like that Air Force fullback at running back when I play the loop, because I am blocking my running back basically every single play, and he has 90 pass block finesse, 90 pass block power, and it is the Dylan Carson. Now, you can get some other players on, if you search on CFB.fan, search by pass block finesse, pass block power, because the loop did get blocked right here, right? The loop got blocked, but as you're gonna see, our running back just got shedded by a linebacker, okay? And really, if this doesn't happen, we have like a pretty easy lane to like step up to the right here too. And that's the one thing I feel like a lot of people do too, is they kind of panic in the pocket versus this. You really just don't want to freaking what's it called, panic, and also like just step up a little bit, be confident that your pass pro is going to hold up, right? And we have time, we can make a read, because once you feel confident in the protection, like the coverage adjustments behind this really aren't crazy, right? Like a lot of people can go like cover 2 one side, right? Like something like this right here, cover 2 one side and then cover 3 the other. This is a pretty popular coverage shell in the Mint. And once you recognize this, once you're confident in picking up the pressure, I feel like it just turns into beating the switch stick. And obviously, like, you got to make reads, of course. But, you know, one thing I want to add to this as well is everything we talked about. I like to do it out of play action, though. That's the one thing. So PA slot cross right here. Now, a lot of times what you can do too is you can even 5 out sometimes, right? Which right here, we're all set up, boom. You can 5 out, and the play action a lot of times just picks it up as a base as well. So you have that. Play action by itself can sometimes pick it up. What I will say too is you can still block the running back with play action, of course. Play action, if they have any sort of quick jumps on the field, I'm calling this a lot. So like PA slot cross right here, it works. And you don't have to keep the running back with the play action. You can reblock them. So we're gonna hit Y or B and then right trigger pass block, right? And now we can apply the same thing we've been doing. So we can double team this guy and we can ID this guy if we wanted to and block the running back. And as you can see, we didn't even really need to do that time. That time it was even better pocket, right? Like if we just step up, that's obviously Jalen Walker. Jalen Walker is one of the best players. He's gonna shed a little bit, right? Now, if it's holding up NIU versus Georgia, like it's kind of why I like to do this. Because if it can hold up like this, then an ultimate team, it's really gonna hold up, right? And again, right here, we can just do the same exact thing. And this time right here, I'm gonna change one thing. So we're going to send it from right to left, okay? So this time right here, same exact thing. Again, just run the play action, double teaming that guy, and see that time right there, like that's a really good pocket right there. And again, 93 shedded. It's still like, it's a good shed defense no matter what. If you want the best blocking in the game, I feel like running back, tight end, opposite sides, play action is really, really good. But yeah, so pretty much we gave 3 ways to block it. And I saved the best one for last because not every offense has a great play action play, right? This one right here though, we can go ahead, right? Basically do the same thing. We can go boom, we can go boom. And this time right here, now the end is blocked, and now we have all freaking day, right? And I didn't even have the best pocket right there, 5 shedded, but I think you get the vision, right? Like we have enough time to make a read, and then after that it turns into, okay, beating cover 3, beating cover 2, beating the switch stick. You're playing the regular game, you have the pass pro first set, and we also have the run game as well. So I just want to show basically everything that we just did versus the other loops as well, okay? So we're gonna go to 3-2-6 right here, and we're going to go to cover 4 quarters. And we're gonna do the same thing. So first off, the run game, I feel like you kind of already know it's gonna be the same. This time right here, drag this guy over. Some people will spread the D line. And with Modern right here, they will stand, like I will stand at like 10 yards back and try to shoot this jet touch pass. We can see if they can do it this time right here. But again, a lot of times like you're just attacking basically where that guy just left, right? And even if it's only like 3 or 4 yards, like it's pretty cheap yardage and it's not hard to do, right? And same thing goes for inside zone as well. Obviously some plays they're gonna shed you, that's why we have pass pro as well. But again, right here, I'm gonna do the same thing, drag this guy over, and then again, boom, inside zone. You can kind of see the vision a lot right there. And I know I didn't have a user, but it's kind of like simulating a bad user, right? Like again, if they have a good user, they have the gap shoots, they can stop this. First up right here, we're gonna go, Okay, we're just going to do double team DT, ID the linebacker. Okay, and again, a lot of times I like it to where my running back is on the opposite side of the blitzer, but right here it'll be fine. So boom, boom, cool. And that time again, the running back got shedded. It wasn't a like loop that came in. He got shedded, which again, Dylan Carson and Ultimate Team gonna hold it down right there. Now, PA slot cross right here. Again, we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. This time we're just gonna run play action, just no adjustments, because like I said, a lot of times this can pick it up. Boom, play action, no adjustments. Got it there, right? So that worked. And then also we can incorporate again the double team, the DT, the ID. You can do that as well, but pretty much same way we picked it up in 3-3 mint. We're picking up in 3-2-6 the same way as well. Now people can have other blitzes on top of this that can make this a little bit harder to deal with, but again, we're just going over loop blitzes today. On top of that, I believe it is the 3-3 high odd cover 6 Willie blitz, right? Yeah, cover 6 Willie right here. So yeah, again, we can go ahead and go to a mesh spot this time for a 3-3 high odd, and this time right here, again, we gotta like hover like right here, I believe, for it to come in. So we're gonna do that. And first thing, double team, block running back, and again, this isn't even opposite side of the blitzer. Gonna ID him right there, and everything got picked up. Our guard actually did a really good job right there. Got shedded. That's not the loop blitz coming in though. And then finally right here, base play action right here, and this time block the running back, and boom and boom. So yeah, that was pretty much every loop blitz that I could think of in the game. Yeah, it was a protection standpoint. We did no play action, and we also did the run game as well. So 3 ways to deal with the loop blitz. Again, I'm not really a big believer that the loop blitz is super overpowered. At the same time too, if they're running quick jumps, again, this is where the play action comes into play. So yeah, that's how I like to deal with everything related to loop blitz. And if you guys watch me play it all, you see me when I'm playing the loop call a lot of play action or sub in Dylan Carson as well. So yeah, boys, hopefully you guys did enjoy today. Hopefully I was able to help you. Hopefully I gave you something that you thought was valuable for some loop blitz. If I did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys want to see me play live, we have a main YouTube channel down below in the description. We also have our Twitch as well. Check those out. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.